Hello then, welcome back to Crusader Kings. As you can see, this is not where we left off in Denmark. I basically decided to do those 3 achievements. I was also tempted to go for, well, the other things as Stamfor Bridge bookmark. But what I think we'll do instead is actually start a new game here as a Norse pagan. But I have some goals in this game. First of all, we're going to do Viking Raider. I have no idea if I've actually done it on screen or not. Viking Raider is steal 1,000 in a single, well, plundering. We're also going to try to get Holy Smoke, which basically means that we'll have to go after Mr. Popey, the Patriarch of Ignatius here. And also, to some extent, I believe I can use the Caliphs if I can find them. They can also be used as a sacrifice. So, a lot of potential options here when it comes to that. Of course, going off the Caliph of something like this will require quite a lot of force. So, what I think as I said, that is the main plan. Get Holy Smoke, get Viking Raider. Also, we're going to most likely turn Slavic in culture and form Rus or Russia, depending on how you want to look at it. We're also going to, I think, after that, even, we're going to change religion to Tengri, I believe it is. No, Zoroastrian, if we can. And then we're going to try to become the Shao Sant, something like that. It should be possible. If I manage to pull it off, that's, well, another story entirely. But we'll start as the King Harald Fairhair of Östlandet, and that shouldn't be a problem. What we will do, most likely, is just keep on declaring war on a lot of, well, people. I could always go for subjugation of Sweden, that guy. Can always go for subjugation of Norway. List of become king. No limits, 3 men always willing to follow the mightiest ruler. So I could become king of Norway, or I could go for becoming king of Sweden, depending on how I want to look at it. Let's see what I have of ambitions. I might as well become king of Norway. So I think we first and foremost become king of Norway. And then we'll try and fabricate some claims on, well, I think I can become king of Norway and then subjugate this guy, so it shouldn't actually be a problem. I'm still young, so that's not actually a problem per se. And with that said, we're going to do a lot of fighting. We're going after all of these smaller rulers. Why? While they're still small, and we're going to try and create Norway. We'll probably go after more of the coastal areas as well, to get more boats, and thus we can get Viking Raider. I can understand if some of you are actually disappointed in this choice, but I'm basically going for every of the achievements, and I find this to be the best way, since it's early game. Well, it's a extended timeline, and also playing from 867 to 1453 is an achievement as well. If I get most of them done in that time, I'm also pretty sure that I can get the rest done during the Stamfor Bridge. So I hope you can understand why I've chosen to do it this way. But we're going to go on, can I vassalization? No, we're going to subjugate these 3 fellas then, I think, and I should have enough troops to do so, I think. So I'm going to join on my troops, subjugate these 3, then we're just going to continue north, and once we've subjugated Norway, we're going to most likely start doing a little bit of raiding. We'll see how it plays out. The Varangian Guard, Basileus, the great king of the Greeks, is distraught over the poor mettle of his countrymen. Knowing well our skill in battle, he has decided to form a bodyguard consisting solely of Norse warriors. Those who serve him in the great city of Miklagard are generously rewarded, and even now many of our young men, eager for riches and adventure, have departed for Greece to pick up his banner. May they find the excitement they yearn. So as you can see, the King Harald is a genius per se, and I also managed to give him Organizer in this first battle, and that is great. That means I can move my army faster, and all in all, it should pay off. Magyar nomads no more. The king of the Magyar, Almos, has decided to settle down in the Carpathian Basin, making it a new homeland of the Magyar tribes. Interesting. So, basically, Hungary has been formed, which is fine. But I'm going to continue the war against the 2 other rulers here. Shouldn't be too much of a problem per se. And after that, we're going after the other ones. My son, king, heir to everything. Unfortunately not a genius. Can I marry him to someone of, well, no. Can't marry him to someone of, well, worth, so to speak. It's a mean way of saying it, but it's the truth. I'm going to siege this, and I'm going to move over here. I don't actually have to siege anything more. I'm also getting a ton of piety and prestige from this for some weird reason, but who cares. I'm going to siege this, then we're going to despawn, go after Hordaland and Trøndelag, then we're going after Nomadal and Norland. Then we probably will do something in north as well. We'll see. So, we won against these 3, we're now going after Hordaland and, well, Trøndelag. We're going to take both of them. I'm a little bit, well, not scared per se, but I'm going to be a little bit careful here not to declare war on too many and thus get my ass wiped. Or kicked, depending how you want to look at it. So we're going to join up the army again, and then we're going after these two. And then we're going to take the northern part. I'm also very tempted to go ahead and declare a subjugation war on this guy, rather than anything else. And the reason is simple. Well, this is also kind of interesting. I'm very tempted to... Can I declare holy war on this guy? No. Actually have a casus belli? What kind of claims do I have? None. Well, it's been a while since I played Norse in my defense, so I'm not completely knowledgeable of all the casus belli. That is a rather big army that Trøndelag has, so that could potentially be troublesome. My mother is married, which is apparently a problem. I guess we'll marry her to the Chancellor, shouldn't be a problem. And yes, I'm going to be a little bit careful here. Hopefully I can face these armies separately. If not, I'm going to be in trouble. So we're going to siege this or Hordaland, and then we're going after Trøndelag afterwards. We'll see how it goes. So I managed to pull off the sieging of Hordaland before they actually sieged anything here, which is great. That means that army is now down, and it's actually going to fight this one, which is kind of hilarious. Unfortunately, I can't actually help it, but it will at least deplete the Trøndelag army by quite a bit here, and also manage to get temperate, so that's great. We're just going to siege here because that army is actually too small to siege anything, so we're just going to siege Trøndelag. And then we're going to, I think, go as per the previous instruction after Norland and now Medal. Then we'll see how that works out. I got a quick son here, so that is great. Unfortunately, he is not the primary heir, which is kind of troublesome, but I can always plot to kill the firstborn. We'll have to see how that plays out. But for now, sieging Trøndelag and taking the province takes precedence. After we've done that, we'll go after two others. We'll see how that plan works out. Apparently my uncle here has decided that he wanted to, well, try something here. It's just him though, so I will not be blackmailed, and I'll most likely just kick his ass. And once that's done, I should, well, be in good shape. He got, what, 200 men? It's not a lot at all. It should be easy to defeat him by, well, anyone's guess. And also I will have these 500 men to use against him, I would presume, unless they are, of course, despawned, which is very likely. Let's see if I raise armies. Well, not that useful per se. We're going to disband these guys. We're going to kill off his army. And once that's done, we should definitely be in... well, I rule in the petty kingdom of Østlandet. But yeah, we're definitely going to put him in the prisons. If it gives me cash, then it's fine. But other than that, I'm not going to do much. And then we're going after Nomedal in Norland. We'll see how it works out. And I just lost a battle, which is kind of surprising here. I thought I had... I should put this. I thought I had the bigger number, but apparently I didn't. So I guess we'll join up these armies and we'll have them walk a little bit away. And the reason is simple. By doing this, I will be able to despawn them, and apparently not. So let's see, how many can I raise? Not that many, but hopefully it'll be enough. But I'm kind of surprised that we actually lost against these guys. They'll probably try again here, I can see. But I'll probably just allow them to siege a little bit. And the reason is simple. By allowing them to siege just a little bit here, they'll probably lose some men. That's at least my thinking here. Well, that's not really useful. So let us just try and see if we can... Oh, there's no one in charge of the middle, and that kind of explains why we're in trouble. Let's see, can we get the victory now, or will this guy actually take my... No, he won't. He will be defeated. Most likely. Kind of gambles with these small matches, apparently, but we did win that battle as well, and by destroying all his troops, I'm pretty sure that it spells the end for him. And apparently I also became a brilliant strategist during this bout, which is also great. I'm going to respawn or despawn, and then we're going to raise the entire army up again and try to siege his lands. I'm also going to use a little bit of time here to just allow my armies to reinforce, and it seems like we'll just about have enough men to start the morale to go down, but it's not good. No, we will actually have the exact same amount of people, which is bad. I might have to go for hiring some mercenaries here. I'm a little bit unsure, really. Wow. The guy in Trøndelag has decided to up the league, or up the ante. So we're going to, I think, see if we can get ourselves some mercs here to help me out. It's going to be expensive as hell, no matter which ones I choose. So we're going to use these. We're going to siege Upland first, and then we're going to march. Oh no, I'm going to have these guys actually march on Trøndelag, and the reason is simple: killing that army will take well, precedence in this case. And hopefully I could potentially use this army for a little bit of warring afterwards, but I'm losing a lot of money fast, so I have no idea if I can actually pull that off. We'll see. Also, another little bit interesting thing here. Due to the Civil War, I actually gained some extra troops. Those are 600 men that, well, came to help me out, which is great. So I now have actually the forces that I need to take the rest of Norway. Potentially, all I really need to form the kingdom then is just a little bit of gold, which shouldn't actually be too much of a problem per se. So what I'll do is siege them, we'll declare war in Naumedal and Norland. I might actually go after Kolas army right afterwards. We'll have to consider that, but we'll see. I might also go after Shelland for boats, but that's a little bit of gamble. We'll see what happens. So as you can see, the war is over. Unfortunately, the 600 men that I got due to revolt didn't actually, or they vanished as soon as I won the war against Trøndelag. And this is my, well, last part of the army, so to speak. We're going to do a blue however, I think. No, we're not. I want these guys to live. And the reason is simple. I can, well, hopefully get some cash out of them in the long run. It's doubtful, but potentially here they will actually pay off in, well, at least one sense. We'll see. It'll take a while before they have enough cash, but it's perfectly alright. How many men can I raise right now? About 600. Or 700. I think we'll give it a little bit of a peace, and then we're going after Naumedal and Norland. I'm a little bit unsure, to be perfectly honest. And other than that, I don't think there'll be much else to do. I might actually plot to try and get some, both the county of Hedmark, both the county of Upland. I think we're going to do that. We're going to do it because of the fact that he is a dunce, he's in prison, which means that he can't actually say no. And also will give me a little bit of extra cash, so that's perfectly fine. But yeah, we're going to allow the troops to rest for about a year, and then we go after Naumedal and Norland. And after that, we'll probably try and do a little bit of, well, raiding. We'll see how that plan actually works out. I think we have enough men now to take a chance at Naumedal and also the other one, Norland. That should be perfectly fine. We're going to go for subjugation, and we're also going to go for, well, raising up, well, more or less all of our troops. That should also be perfectly fine. I'm going to allow this army to just wait there, and then we're going to, well, meet up in Naumedal. I might have to respawn this one and spawn it again, depending on how things actually work out. That should be perfectly fine. I'll have to do a respawn, and as you can see, they actually do have quite a bit of forces, and the reason for that is fairly simple. They have two counties, so I kind of have to at least try and face their army on my own terms, which could be, well, this proves to be difficult. We'll see. So at least a disease in over here has killed at least someone. I also inherited Hedmark, so that is great. That means that I now have 4 counties myself, and that also means that I currently got a ton of extra troops. Ingrid, my daughter, well, but yeah, as you can see, having that extra county definitely gives me more troops. I can also try and take another county. I'm very tempted to actually banish the Duke of Trøndelag, or the guy who's in charge in Trøndelag, because of the fact that he does have, there's 2 castles there, so he'll definitely hand over a lot more troops than anything else, so I'm very tempted to just banish him. Of course, the people in my country won't like that, but I'm a little bit unsure. Should I do it or not? It's kind of a tough choice, but I'm pretty sure that I might actually go for it. Let's see, what do we want to invest in here? Construction? Probably not. Town infrastructure? No, we're going for the castle infrastructure. We're also got a point of military organization. We're also going to try and keep getting this one up. Having a retinue when it comes to raiding is, it's just lovely. So we're going to try and get ourselves, say, 2,000 retinue at first, and then we're going to do some proper raiding. But for now, I'm just going to fight this war. We're going to probably end it rather quickly. I think I'll just siege here, and then we'll go north. Sieging the Hålogaland here should be enough to win the war. And then I'm going after Norland. We'll see how it goes. So, as you can see, we have taken the Naumedal and Norland. And also, I'm tempted to go for Kolas army, but I kind of forgot that Jämtland and Heyerdahl are actually parts of the German Norway, so we're going after them first. And apparently the Naumedal guy has decided that he doesn't want to live anymore. At least that's what I read out of that. So we're going to march our armies down south and join them, well, up with what we have. It's of course going to be a little bit troublesome, the fact that I declare war on 2 people and then Namadal decide that, well, we don't want to be part of you anymore, so we're going to slaughter you. Which is kind of troublesome, but I think I'll go ahead and just fight this civil war. Namadal don't really have any men, so it shouldn't actually be a problem per se. I also gone ahead and created a second duchy. And with that, I should be able to form the kingdom very soon, so it's not a problem. Military technology spread, good. But yeah, we are perfectly fine, even with Namadal here declaring war on us. The rebels control all their holdings. Well, I'll siege you first then, rebel. And with that, we should be perfectly fine here. They do have quite a bit of troops though, so this could get awkward. But I'm going to fight the war against the rebel, then I'm going to take these 2, and then we're going to end the episode. So I'll just get that done, then I'll get back to you. So, as you can see, the Independence War has ended, and also I am now King of Norway. So that also means that the islands here have been, well, vassalized diplomatically, which is a little bit surprised, I know. Big surprise for everyone, really. And in the second part of good news, I have a retinue unit now of about 1,000 men. That is awesome. I'm also very tempted to just go for, I don't want to go for subjugation of Sweden. If I do that, I want to go after this guy. And the reason is simple, I get a big part of Sweden, and I get it without any, well, buzz at all. I have no idea how many men he can actually muster, but I don't think it's that many. 1,470, that's not much at all. So what I think we'll do next time is actually go after the Swedes. The army that I can currently muster is, well, far more. So, target next time, subjugate Svipjod. And after that, we're probably going to start a little bit of, well, money stealing, so to speak. Also, it seems like Sudreya is doing very good themselves up here, so that is kind of interesting. And Run of Scotland versus King Halfdan, Holy War for Ulster, so they're actually going after Yorwick here, so that could get interesting. Scotland is very limited right now, so see how this plays out. It could be, it will be rather interesting. But that's the first episode here. Norway has been formed. We're only missing 2 counties to complete it. And we're probably going to go after Svipjod next episode. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like. And hopefully, I'll see you all next time. To those of you that doesn't like me going back and forth, starting your save all around, I'm sorry, but I figured this would be the best way to actually get the achievements. I have no idea if I'll just, well, put this one on the as part 19, I believe, or if I'll just well, call it a new series. We'll see. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.